message is resilience for the entrepreneur. What does it take to have resilience? What is resilience even? What does it take to have resilience? What does it take to have the that capacity, that staying capacity, that willingness, that strength, that tenacity? That's what we're talking about this morning. What does it take to have resilience as an entrepreneur? What are some of the traits of an entrepreneur? Today we are focusing on resilience. The title of today's message is Resilience as an Entrepreneur. It's actually the video that I posted this morning, which is Resilience as an Entrepreneur. Good morning, and you're very welcome. I'll be taking you through the process of being an entrepreneur. You know, a lot of people say, I want to be an entrepreneur. I need entrepreneurial skills. Where do I start as an entrepreneur? I'll share that with you this morning. If you can find a notebook and a pen, you're very welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you know a friend or somebody who's been looking to start business, entrepreneurship, invite them into the live this morning. It's Resilience as an Entrepreneur. That's the title of today's message. What does it take to have resilience? What does it take to have resilience? Thank you very much. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Yves Kind. Bless you. Thank you. And you're very welcome. It's Monday Morning Live, and you're very welcome. So we're just getting started, and let's do this together. All right. So when we talk about entrepreneurship and resilience, I'll share my journey. I'll share a bit about myself, and then I'll share why did I even choose to talk about resilience this morning. Yes, because that's a subject this morning, resilience as an entrepreneur. My name is Joyce. I'm a digital entrepreneur. I work online. I work from home. That's not what I've always done. Previously, I've been in employment. So I know about being in employment. As an employee, I would be in the office before 8. And I would leave after 5 o'clock. And in Kenya, in employment, I worked in 2 different banks. So I know what it means to be an entrepreneur, to be an employee. Now, I left employment and I went into entrepreneurship. The one thing I still miss about being in employment, working in the banking sector, because in Kenya, I worked for 2 banks. And the last bank was Central Bank of Kenya. I left banking to go into entrepreneurship because I wanted to be the boss. I wanted to be the boss. Now I'm in entrepreneurship, and then I suddenly miss the salary. I was now missing the salary in employment. We would be paid by the 25th on time. But even in as much as we're being paid on time, the salary would be over before the beginning of the new month, because in the bank would be paid by the 25th. And by the first of the month, the salary is over. So I really wanted to go into entrepreneurship because I thought that is where I'd have my financial breakthrough. So I did build a highly successful business. I built a business that covered most parts of Africa and parts of Europe. So I have what you would call entrepreneurial resilience. And that's the subject of today's conversation, resilience as an entrepreneur. So I built a business, and that business allowed me to travel to most countries in the world. So I got to travel virtually all over the world. And in traveling, I got to learn. This is what I tell people. There are many ways that you can learn. You can learn by education, you can learn by exposure, you can learn by travel. Now, I will say I enjoyed all 3. So I get to travel all over the world, courtesy of the business that I was running. Now, that is a 20-year-old business, and that business came to an end. I don't know how many of you have ever opened a business and closed the business. That was the video I posted this morning. That entrepreneurs can open a business, build a business, close a business, and then start again. That is resilience. That is the conversation this morning, resilience. And I'm going to be drawing from my own story. I'm going to be sharing from my own real story. Yes, the story of resilience, the story of persistence, the story of hanging in there, the story of, renewing yourself. Because this is what it is today. You want to renew your mind. Now, I closed the 20-year-old business and I found myself at home. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I was sitting at home wondering, what will I do next? Where is my next source of income going to come in from? Where will my next source of income be? I am at home. I've closed the 20-year-old business. I don't have a job. I don't have a business. I don't have a career. I am in between jobs. I call it no man's land. No man's land means I don't have a job. I don't have a business. I'm looking for something to do. The third place is where I am at now. Thank you, big deal. Bless you. Thank you, big deal. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Thanks, 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 thanks. Appreciated. So the place I am at today is a place where I say retired working from home. So I know the 4 places. So over to you with a question. If you're currently in employment, please type letter E for employment. Please type letter E for employment. If you're a business owner, please type letter B in the comments. If you're in between jobs, you're looking for something to do, you're in no man's land. No man's land means you're looking for something to do, you're in between jobs, in between businesses, in between careers, please type letter L if you're in between jobs. Oh, thank you, big deal. Hey, thanks, big deal. Bless you. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. If you're looking for something to do, you're in no man's land, please type letter L. If you're a retiree like me, please type letter R. R for retiree. Letter R for retiree. So I know the 4 places. I know employment. I know what it means to be in business. I know what it means to not have a job, a business, or a career. And I now know what it means to be retired because I now work from my house. I am retired. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I was at home wondering, where will my next source of income be? Where will I get income from? The bills are piling up. The overdue bills are due. The more than due bills are already piling up. And so I was asking, what can I do? How can I have a source of income? I didn't want the traditional way, what I had done in the past. I wasn't going to go back to employment. I wasn't going to go and start a traditional business. I think you will agree with me, the seasons in the economy are different. I am looking around the area and the places that I go to, and I suddenly realize a lot of business closure is going on. I realize businesses are closing doors. I realize businesses are not what they used to be. There is a shift in the traditional business setup. Businesses are not doing as well as we thought they were doing. So there is a shift. You're seeing closed doors, you're seeing premises for rent. Where you had left a business last month, you're coming this month, that business has closed. That business is no longer there. So I now realize something is different. I realized even for entrepreneurship, the trend is shifting. When a business owner who has been in business for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, when they close that business and they go back home and they're now looking for something to do, what does that tell you? You want to look at something different. When a business owner who has been running a business for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, they close the door and they say, I've done it, I've had it, I've closed the business. What does that really tell you? So I started to look around and I started to see a trend. So I realized I'm not the only one who's closed the 20-year-old business. I now started relating with people who've closed business, and I realized they had one struggle. And the struggle was there is what they knew. And the shift from what you know to something new normally takes people a while. The adjustment, the transitioning, the journey of transition as an entrepreneur from what you knew to something new, that gap, bridging that gap, shifting from what you've always done to a new place. Mama mia, I can tell you, mama mia, it is not a simple thing to do. Shifting from what you've always done to a new space, that transition, it takes grit, it takes tenacity, it takes strength of mind, it takes muscle, it takes willingness, it takes a spirit of saying, I must do this. It takes resilience. It takes believing in yourself. It is not anything below normal. You have to be above normal. You have to be extraordinary to take on the shift, to move from what you've always done to something new. It takes grit. It takes grit. And that's why I say, even the title of today's message, the title for today's message is Resilience as an Entrepreneur. Resilience, even in the midst of it all. even in the midst of it all, you want to wear, I call them, you want to wear your strong girl boots, you want to pull up your strong socks, and you want to say, I can do this. So tenacity, resilience, those are the things we're talking about this morning. How as an entrepreneur you can build tenacity and resilience. All right, now, so I've been in the four places. Right here, one morning when I was looking for what to do, when you're looking for something to do, when you want to start afresh, where is it that you normally go? Where is the place where you go to look for information? This is a question for you. Where do you seek for new information? Where do you seek for clarity of information? Who do you consult when you want to make a decision? Where is the place that you look for information? Please type the answer in the comments. Where do you normally look for information? Please type the answer for me in the comments. When you're looking for information, where do you go to? Welcome, Tabs. How are you this morning? Good morning, Elizabeth. Welcome, Elizabeth. Welcome, Elizabeth. Eunice Mumo, good morning. You're welcome, ladies. Hello there. Good morning. Welcome, ladies. Hello, Stano. Welcome. Good morning. Where is the place where you seek for information? When you're looking for information, where do you normally go to look for information? I'll tell you where I went. I went online and I started looking for what I can do from home. I went online and I started to look for information. And that's how I came across the information I'm sharing with you. I saw a gentleman online. He had a whiteboard and a marker pen like this. I stopped my scroll and I listened to him. I remember I've just said I had just closed a 20-year-old business. I had just closed the 20-year-old business. So I see a gentleman with a whiteboard and a marker pen, and I paused to listen to him. He said two words. He said two words. The first thing he said was social media skills. Number two, digital skills. These are the two things he said: social media skills, digital skills. I paused and I listened to him. Over to you with another question. On average, how much time are you spending online? Thank you, Karambu. Bless you. Appreciated. On average, how much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. On average, how much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. How much time do you spend online? Please type the answer in the comments. Yeah. I would spend 5 to 6 hours online. I still do. I still spend time online. So I was looking for something to do that I could even utilize the time I was spending online. So I was really looking for somebody in line with the fact that I was already spending time online. In fact, the question on my mind was, how can I benefit from the time I am spending online? Then I came across the information I'll share with you. It's a digital educational program for social media skills. It's education for social media skills. It's an American educational program. So what it is I'm sharing with you this morning is the Legacy Growth Program. It's the Legacy Builders Program. It's an American course or program that will teach you social media skills. This program has been broken down into 4 different parts, just like the academic education we go through in school. Just like the academic education we go through in school. This program has been broken down into 4 different parts, just like the academic education we go through in school. There are 4 different parts. There is a level that looks like high school. There is a level like diploma. There is a level like degree, and there is a level like master's. You choose where to start on any of the 4 programs. The creator of the Legacy Growth Program, her name is Michelle. Michelle must have imagined that this program would only serve America. But by God's grace, this information traveled from America to South Africa, and the information came to me right here in Kenya. Now, this is a global business, which means you can work this business from anywhere in the world. I just shared with you the subject for today, which is resilience as an entrepreneur, resilience for entrepreneurship. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. When I had this information and it was big, they were saying digital education. I said, my goodness, so how am I going to do a digital business? And I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. How will I do this? So I looked at it and I said, okay, I need to figure out how to do this. I need to figure out how to do this. Yes. Now, you don't need to be tech smart. You don't need computer skills. The starting point is the educational program itself. The starting point is the educational program itself. Acquire the program, number one. Utilize the skills from the program, number two. Inside the course or the program, the educational course content, the syllabus, the material for which you're studying is beginner friendly. You're getting access to an educational course or program that is beginner friendly. This course or program will give you computer skills. This course or program will give you computer skills. You don't need to be tech smart. You don't need to be computer literate. Inside the program, you're going to be taught step by step what it is you need to do. I didn't have tech skills. I'm not computer literate. I just knew I needed a new way of doing something. Thank you, Phil Crusher. Bless you. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Bless you. Bless you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. Thank you, Phil Crusher. I see you. I appreciate you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Yes, it makes a difference. Yes, it does make a difference. Thank you so much. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. All right. So the program number one, beginner friendly. You don't need tech skills. You don't need to be computer literate. Number one, the program is beginner friendly. Number one. The program comes with coaches and mentors. The program comes with coaches and mentors. Number two. Number one, the program is beginner friendly. The program comes with coaches and mentors. And number three, the program is a global business. The program is a global business. So it's beginner friendly. Number two, the program or the education itself will need to sit on a website. The program will need to sit on a website. And number three, a domain. So you're going to be needing three things together. You'll be needing three things together. The actual program, you will need a website. And number three, you will need a domain. These are the three things you will need. A program, a website, and a domain. These are the three things you will need. The actual education or course content, you need a website and a domain. So the program is beginner friendly. Let's talk about the website. The website is automated and it has auto responders, which means you're not calling your customer. The website will do the follow-up on your behalf. It has automations. If you've heard of things like funnels, automations, the website works in the background on your behalf. Then number three, the domain. Now, when we talk about the domain is your identity online. The domain is your identity online. So you'll be needing the three things: the program, the website, and the domain. You will need the three things together. The program, the website, and the domain. You will need the three things together. Now, I'm not tech smart, but I knew I wanted to do something different. The old way was not working. And I have been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. I've also been in employment, but I was really looking for long term. I wanted a business that I could do long term. I wanted legit. I wanted long term. I wanted legit. And I wanted a pension plan. I wanted a business that I could trust. I wanted a business that I could put my all into. In all my entire working life, when I'm working in the bank, when I'm running a business, the truth is, what I had really wanted now in this particular phase, I didn't want to wake up to go to work. I wanted a business that I could work from home. I look at my colleagues in Europe, I look at my colleagues in America, I look at people working all over the world doing the exact same thing I'm doing, and I now realize the trend work from home is really the trend. People are working from home. And I said, if other people in Europe and America are working from home, I am in Africa. Why can't I work from home? I want that joy. I want to work from home. So that's how I got started. Remember, I've said you need the program, the website, and the domain. You need the three things together. You also need good internet and a smart device. Those are the things you need. You need the program, the website, the domain. You need a smartphone, a smart device, and a good internet. And again, willingness to understand the business. Remember, this is a business. You'll be acquiring skills as you go along. Remember, I have said it's a course, it's a program. I call it a program because it is interactive in nature. You have access to the coaches and mentors, so you're not on your own. You're not on your own. You're not, bless you, big deal. Bless you, really grateful, thankful, really grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now, so I'm sitting there and I'm saying, I want something that I can do conveniently from home. This for me was really important, that I don't need to commute. This is Monday morning, I'm working from home. Previously, for over 38 years, I went to work. I had to go to a job, I had to go to a business. Going to work is because that is the place I was working at. Going to the business, I'm paying office rent, I'm paying salaries. So I have to show up to supervise, to monitor the business. But now I wanted a business that will give me two words: ease and grace. Let me type those words for you here. I wanted a business that will give me ease and grace. In fact, my prayer was, I told God, give me a business that will give me ease and grace. Those were my two words. I prayed and I told God, give me a business that will give me ease and grace. Those were my two words. That's what I was looking for. Ease and grace. Those were my two prayers. And this is what I say. God answered my prayer in sending me a digital business that I get to work from home. It's an American business. It's 100% profit. It comes with resale rights. What does that mean? You purchase the program once. The program will teach you skills for social media. Now, who needs the skills for social media? Number one, somebody who is already spending time online. Number two, somebody who has an existing business that is not doing as well as you would like it to do. You could be having a business, but it is not doing as well as you would like it to do. Number three, somebody who knows one source of income is no longer enough. You can see inflation, you can see the high cost of living, and you're saying, wait a minute, I need to do something else. I need to improve my financial situation. Those are the three people who benefit from this education. These are the three people who benefit from this education. So that's how I got started. That's how I got started in June of 2024. I got started in June of last year. I'm not tech smart. I did not have computer skills. Like I said, the only one thing I knew is I needed to do something different. And that's today's conversation. Resilience as an entrepreneur. And that's who entrepreneurs are. Entrepreneurs are resilient. Entrepreneurs have the power to stay on. Entrepreneurs understand stickability, staying ability. Entrepreneurs learn and know that you have to have the proficiency, the willingness to hang in there. That is who entrepreneurs are. I'd closed the business. I started afresh. And that's how I started my digital business. Entrepreneurs have that resilience. All right, let's get to how to get started and how much. Let's get to how to get started and how much. How to get started, you're going to go to my profile. You're going to find something that looks like a paperclip. It will send you into my website. You're going to go to my profile. You're going to find something that looks like a paperclip. You'll hit that. It will send you into my website. And you're going to be going to joycewawerudigital.com. That's where you get the information. joycewawerudigital.com. It's on my profile. Just get in there and you're going to get the full information. joycewawerudigital.com. That's how you get the information. Now, remember, I'll never send you a DM first. If somebody's sending you a direct message, it's not necessarily me. So please be safe. That's number one. Number two, I said it's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. It's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. You do the initial purchase and you can now resell the same program over and over again. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights, and you can now resell the same program over and over again. You purchased the program once, you get the master resale rights, you can now resell the same program over and over again. That is what we mean by master resale rights. You purchase the program and you can now resell it as if you created it. That's what we mean by done for you digital programs. And they pay you 100% profit or 100% commission. It's 100% profit or 100% commission. Remember, it's a global business. It's an international business. You can work the business from anywhere in the world. It's an international business. It's a global business. You can work it from anywhere in the world. So how to get started? I said there are 4 different levels. You choose where to start. The 3 things you're going to be needing: program, website, and domain. Program, website, and domain. These are the 3 things you'll be needing: the program, the website, and the domain. I said it's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. You're getting a done-for-you website from the company. The only thing you're putting in is your picture and your profile. You're getting a done-for-you website. The only thing you're plugging in is your picture and your profile. It's a done-for-you website. It's automated. It will be doing all the auto-responding on your behalf with your customers. So how much to start? The website is $39 once off. The website is $39 once off. The domain is between $40 to $55. $40 to $55, including a professional email address. Now, the actual program, there are 4 programs. The first program is called Launchpad. Launchpad is $100. So it's $100 plus between $40 to $55, depending on the name you choose. And the website fee is $39. So for the sake of basic calculation, let's work around $184. It's plus or minus because of the domain name that you choose. For me, the domain name that I went for joycewawerudigital.com. I went for joycewawerudigital.com. You will choose your own brand identity. You will choose your own brand identity. So the total, therefore, is $184. You have a website, you have a domain, you have a program. You can now market on social media. How will you market on social media? Inside the program, you're taught how to create content to attract your perfect customer. Inside the program, you're taught step by step how to create content to attract your perfect customer. So you create 30-second videos, 15-second videos, 60-second videos. They can be faceless. They can have your face. They can be pictures with words and music. The idea is create content that will attract your perfect customer. Whether you have a business, whether you're looking for something to do, whether you're saying, I want extra income, you're going to be taught all these skills. So you can now create content. When people come to purchase from you, they find the course or the program, they purchase it for $100. The entire $100 is yours. Another customer will come, the entire $100 is yours. Another customer will come, the entire $100 is yours. So let's focus on this new month. We are now just ending the month of April. And for me, I like to think into the new month. Let's imagine into the new month, you focus on having 5 customers. That's $500. Put aside $300, enjoy yourself, treat yourself, have a nice time. Use the $200 to upgrade to the next level. The first level was $100. The second level was $300, then $600, then $900. There are 4 different levels. You're the one to choose where to start. The first one, we call it Launchpad. You're launching into the digital space. The second one, we call it the Blueprint. Then we have the Digital Mastery. And then we have the Legacy Builder. These are the 4 courses and programs that I market. You choose where to start. So the Launchpad is $100. This is $300, $600, $900. This is once-off purchase, no monthly fees. It's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. So in total, including the website, domain, and the program, this is $184. This is $384. This is $684, and this is $984. Remember, I said the only difference is the domain name, which is between $40 to $55, depending on taxes in your country. Depending on taxes in your country. All right. So it's you to choose which program you want to start with. So if, for example, you go for the Launchpad, that's the one you can market. If a customer buys the Launchpad from you, it's $100 coming to you, the full amount. If you purchase the Blueprint, you can now sell the Blueprint and the Launchpad, which means this is $300, this is $100. If you purchase the $600 program, you can now resell the $600, the $300, and the $100. If you purchase the $900 program, you can now resell the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100, and it's 100% profit coming to you. It's 100% profit coming to you. You're not sharing the profit with anybody. This is not MLM. This is not network marketing. There is no referral, no recruiting. There is no upline, no downline. No, no, no. This is not crypto. This is not trading. This is not Forex. This is purely digital skills. It's an educational course and program that gives you digital skills, social media skills. It's 100% profit coming directly to you. I didn't have social media skills. I didn't even know how to create content when I started. I just knew one thing. I have to be willing to invest in myself. I have to be willing to give myself a chance. Today's video was entrepreneurship resilience. And I knew I had to take on resilience. It doesn't matter what I had done in the past. It doesn't matter that I had closed the business in the past. The only thing I knew is the future is brighter. The future awaits. The old ways don't open new doors. Old keys don't open new doors. So I needed to do something new. In this program, I got skills, I got education, I got the proficiency which I did not have in the past. Best of all, I get the opportunity to work from home. I did not know that you can generate passive income, multiple streams of income. I didn't know that you could make income working from home. For me, that was a completely brand new space since I started in June of last year. I'm truly grateful for my digital business. I'm grateful that I got started when I did. When I look at the statistics of the number of people in Europe, in America, in Asia, working from home, working digital home-based businesses, I realize the opportunity worldwide is still very big. The opportunity is open. It's for that person who is saying, I want to change my future. I want to transform my financial future. I want to do better than I am doing currently financially. That's what I said. So I got started on the Legacy, which is the $900 program. I started on the Legacy Builder. Why? I wanted to be able to sell all four. I wanted to be able to sell all four. I was ready to start. I wanted to sell all four. So in starting on the Legacy Builder, my first customer was a Legacy Builder customer. That's how I got started. One of my customers, a university student, I started in June. One of my customers in July was a university student. She didn't even have the capital to start. She borrowed to start. She borrowed to start. And she started on the launch pad. She told me, listen, my parents are struggling for school fees. I'm struggling for my hostel fee. I really want to make a difference in my life. And if how you're explaining it is how it works, I'm tech smart, I'm social media, I know what to do on social media, I'm going to do this. The young lady put in the work, and within 12 days, she had 9 customers, which means she moved from the launch pad to the Legacy Builder on profit. So she worked, she did the work, and she put in and she got the result. This is a business. You have to be willing to put the time, to put in the work. It is a business that requires for you to be willing to show up, to put in the work. It requires commitment. It calls for you to be coachable, to be willing to learn. But like everything else, when you put your focus in, when you put your work in, you get a result. I'm truly grateful for my digital business. I am so thankful that I got started when I did. With this business, I have customers from different parts of the world. I have customers in Finland, in Sweden, in New Zealand, in Japan, in Canada, in America, in Angola, in South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Sudan, Somalia. How come? It's an online business, social media driven. The world is open, waiting for people who have the courage, who have the confidence, who are willing to transform their financial future. That person who is saying, I want a second chance. I want to transform the situation I am in. You know the place you're in is not where you want to be financially. You're willing to put in the work to move from where you are to the next level. Then this business can serve you. This business has served me. I had goals. I still have dreams. I have aspirations. Why do I show up? There are people, my family looks up to me. My family believes in me. They say, You are the carrier of the light for our family. So I know my success is my family's success. So I show up not just for myself, I show up for my family because I know my success is my family's success. That's why I show up. I show up, number two, for somebody like me who is online looking for something they can do. I show up for that person. I know many moms. I know a lot of parents who are saying we need extra income. I know pensioners. I know retirees. I know entrepreneurs who are saying times are different, seasons are different. I've seen friends, I've seen people close businesses. I'm seeing entrepreneurs closing doors on businesses. And I'm asking, when an entrepreneur closes a business, where do they go? Traditionally, they'll perhaps go and look to borrow capital to start another business. But I didn't want to borrow capital. I didn't want to have a business that has monthly overheads. I had paid office rent for many years. I'd paid salaries for workers for many years. I didn't want that kind of business. I wanted a fresh start. I wanted a business that does not have monthly overheads. I wanted full profit. And that's how my digital business is 100% profit. I'm not sharing the profit. I'm not sharing with the profit. There is no upline. There is no downline. It's 100% profit coming to you. The automations in the website work in the background such that even when you're not working, the business is still working on your behalf. I'm so grateful that I discovered and got started on a digital business in June last year. Is it timely for you? Yes. The best time to start a business is today. The best time to start a digital business is today. Do you have any questions for me? I'd like to answer questions. In the meantime, I'll take the phone to the laptop. I want you to see testimonies of people's success. I want you to see testimonies of people's success. Are people winning in this business? That's the question I want to answer. Are people winning in this business? That's the question I want to answer. So I hope I have served you. I hope I have yeah. I'm moving the phone to the laptop so that I show you some of the testimonies of success. Yes, yes, yes. I love, I love, I love. Let's see this. Okay. So this is the digital growth community. This is inside my website. This is inside my website. This is the digital growth community. We are over 52,000. And there it is, 52,000 community members. Wow, just wow. Yes. So let me like this. Yeah. Because we are over 52,000. Yes. There you go. 37 minutes ago, Warda said another 100. Yes. Super grateful. I get to help other moms change her life. Let me like that for her so that you see that this is a real life. I'm the first one to like it for her. Let me come here and give her a dancing emoji. I'm happy that I'm the first one on this one to comment for her. I want you to see the $100 has come directly to her. That's the meaning of 100% profit. That's the meaning of 100% profit. Let me do the dancing emoji for her. I want you to see it's an actual live. There you are. I've given her a dancing emoji. Yes. Then let's keep seeing this. Hey, this one just posted for the first time on TikTok. This business is truly life-changing. That's Stacy. Another 900 just in April so far. Never ever give up. If we can do this, anyone can. Absolutely. Let me put a like to that one. Yes, I did it. That is Tracy. Finally posted my first video. Hey, there you go. Congratulations. Learning and getting things set up. That's Robert. I did it. That's Jaleza. That is Ding Ding. Tanya, you're enough. Leads while in training. First live done. Hey, day 70, day 7. Woohoo! Everybody is celebrate. You see, you can see people's testimonies. All right. This is inside the community. How do you get to my website? How do you get to the website so that you can send an email? You're going to double tap right here on my face. You're going to double tap right here on my face, right here on my face. And it's now going to bring you to this page, joycewawerudigital.com. You're going to come to joycewawerudigital.com, and the first thing you're going to find is a video from the mentor. You're going to find a video from the mentor. Yes. That's the video from the mentor, and then you're inside the website. These are the 4 programs I am marketing. I market the Legacy Builder 2.0 program. What I just shared with you now is the community. These are the daily mentoring calls. These are the 4 courses I market. That is the Legacy Builder, that's the Digital Mastery, Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, and the Launchpad. So discover how to earn 100% profit from a done-for-you digital business. So the question you're being asked is, how would an extra 900 per day change your life? If it does, then let's keep going down. Look at the testimony of success. In just over 10 months, our community has collectively generated globally. These are the numbers, all right? We are over 50,000. You're getting certified inside the program. The program comes with certification. You get certified as a licensed reseller, an LBCR licensed reseller. So keep scrolling and you're going to come to where you're. So the only difference between my website and your website is going to be the picture. That's the only difference. You're getting a done for you website. The only thing you're plugging in is your picture. Now, this business is for you. One, you plug into a done for you automated system. You get expert coaching and mentorship to master the blueprint. These are the 2 things that I already really value. Number 3, you automate and scale with 24/7 business growth. These are the benefits of the business. Now, this is perfect for you if this will work for you if you want extra income from home, but you don't know where to start. This business is good for you if your regular employment doesn't provide financial security and you need a better way. This business is for you if you want to work from anywhere just using your phone or laptop, meaning it's remote work. Retirement is around the corner and you need a reliable income stream. This will be for you. If you're a busy parent looking for flexible, family-friendly business, this will be for you if you want a step-by-step process that removes the guesswork out of online business. So these are some of the benefits for you if this is for you. Now, this is not for you if you are not willing to take action. This is not for you if you're not coachable. This is not for you if you want somebody else to do everything for you. This is not for you if you lack the basic skills. Basic skills you can acquire as you go along because it's a simple program. So this is just a bit about what the program does. Here are people's testimonies. Look at the testimony of a 60-year-old grandma. Look at this grandmothers. These are testimonies from people. This is inside once you get to the website, you'll be able to see all these testimonies. Now, what does the Legacy Builder program have for you? What tools are you getting? Number 1, you have the master resale rights stream. You have multiple streams of income. You have a done for you automation. You have social media domination. You're taught all these different skills and trainings. If you're ready to get started, for example, this is how to get started. You simply click here. Ignore where it says only for USA. Come to this page and fill in your details and get started. Choose the model, choose how you want to get started. All right. So that is the one. Now, hello Amoshi, hello Talon, Floyd, welcome. Afunke, welcome. So these are the 4 different programs. Oopsie. So keep scrolling down. There are other programs down here. You choose the one that suits you. You will choose the one that works for you. If you want to start on the Launchpad, if you want to start on the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, or you want the Digital Mastery, go ahead and choose the one that serves you. Go ahead and choose the one that serves you. Ignore where it says available only in USA. Yeah, ignore that part. Yeah, because that's it. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've answered or covered most of that. Welcome, good morning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Any questions so far? Because one, I've shared the explanation. I've also showed you on the laptop how to get started. I've shared the testimonies. If you like what I'm saying, start by going directly to my profile. Get to my profile. You're going to get access to the information, joycewawerudigital.com. Get to joycewawerudigital.com. Please send me an email inside. I'll reply within 5 minutes. Once you get onto joycewawerudigital.com, hit the paperclip, something that looks like a paperclip. I'll send you an email within 5 minutes. Yes. Any question for me? Clarification, something you didn't understand? If you're just coming in, what it is we are talking about is resilience as an entrepreneur. That was today's subject, resilience as an entrepreneur. That was today's conversation, resilience as an entrepreneur. I've just shared with you my journey as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. I got started on a digital business. I started in June of last year. I didn't have tech skills. I'm not computer literate. I only knew one thing. I wanted to change my financial situation. And I was not going to borrow finances from anybody. I didn't want to disturb anybody. I am I'm the kind of person. I am independent. I am what you call, I want to be able to do it myself. So I rolled up my sleeves. I came across this information right here online, and I got started. Thank God I got started when I did. I market 4 done-for-you digital programs. It's an American educational course that teaches you step by step, following a blueprint, a proven process. You acquire skills as you go along. It's 100% profit. You have access to coaches and mentors. You can work from anywhere in the world. For me, I work from home. I don't need to commute to go to an office. I work from the convenience of my home. In the past, for over 38 years, when I was working in the bank and when I was running my own business, I used to have to go to work. Today, I work from home. I'm truly grateful for the online space. One, I'm grateful to God because God allowed this business to come to me. I'm forever grateful. Number two, I'm grateful for social media because social media gives me the access. I'm truly grateful for social media. Number three, I'm grateful for the gentleman in South Africa because the gentleman in South Africa shared this information with me. And I call him my angel because he shared information when I needed it. I really wanted to change my financial situation. I didn't want to continue sitting without income. I wanted financial income. I wanted to change and transform my financial situation. So that's why I got started. Most importantly, why do I show up? Why do I show up? This is what I say. A plate of food I can find. Why do I show up? For my goals, for my dreams, for my aspirations, for those visions that I have to make my life better than what it is. I have all these beautiful dreams for where I would like to see myself at. I don't know about you, but for me, I really believe in pushing myself to achieve on my goals, my dreams, and aspirations. I want the very best for myself. And when I put myself on the line, I said, I have to do the work. I want a result. Guess what? Anything you put your heart and your mind to, you take action, the result follows. Anything you put your heart, your mind to, and you put in the work, the result follows. So I put myself out there and I said, if making an income, getting online, getting onto social media, telling my story, sharing my story, I'll be able to encourage somebody, I'll be able to inspire somebody, I'll be able to show somebody what they can do to improve their financial situation. I'm going to do it. I know there are moms in the marketplace today wondering, what can I do from home? I know there are parents, fathers, mothers who are saying, I want to improve my financial situation. I want to improve my status. And the best way to do it is a business that has the potential to pay you consistently. You put in the work, you receive the payment. You put it, and it's 100% profit. So I market 4 done-for-you digital programs. Hello, Sharon Kamau. How are you? Thanks for the love. Appreciated, Sharon. Bless you. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love, Sharon Kamau. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It makes a difference. Yes, the likes make a difference. The love makes a difference. Truly grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And how are you doing this morning, Sharon? How are you? Have you just come in? Have you just come in? If you've just come in, if you've just come in, let me know. I'm taking you through again to start. If you've just come in, I can repeat the information once again. If you've just come in, I'm going to repeat again. So my name is Joyce. I'm a digital entrepreneur, and I'm just going to share with you 4 programs that I market. Hey, welcome, Sharon. So thank you. I'm going to take you through. If you have a notebook and a pen, Sharon, I'll take you through to understand what I'm talking about. And you're very welcome, Sharon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So what is it I'm talking about? I market 4 done for you digital programs. It's 100% commission coming directly to you. There is no upline, no downline. This is not network marketing. This is not multi-level marketing. It's not crypto, not trading, not forex. It's education for social media skills. I market 4 done for you programs. It's an American program, created by an American entrepreneur. Her name is Michelle. In the last year alone, Michelle, my mentor Michelle, last year alone, her take home was 4 million USD last year alone. And Michelle has done this business now for the last 2 years. So when I look at the results that Michelle has, I'm saying if she can do this, I don't even want everything she has. I want a quarter of what Michelle has. What does Michelle do every day? She does 3 short form videos and she comes on live. That's it. And in last year, she did 4M USD. Listen, it's a business, you need skills. It's a business that will give you skills for social media. It's a business that will teach you digital skills. So it's the Legacy Growth Program. It's the Legacy Growth Program. It's broken down into 4, just like the academic education we go through. It's a program that has been broken down into 4 levels. You choose where to start. The program is in 4 levels. You choose where to start on any of the 4 programs. The program is beginner friendly. You don't need to be computer literate. You don't need any tech skills. It's a beginner friendly educational course specifically for social media and digital skills. So that's what the program is about. It's education for social media skills. Now, who gets to benefit from this education? Number 1, somebody who is already spending time online. Number 2, somebody who has an existing business and you know your business is not doing very well because you've not advertised or marketed your business enough. So you want the skills to learn how to market your existing business. Number 3, somebody who is saying, I want something to do. I'm looking for something to do. That's where I was last year. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. I'd closed my 20-year-old business and I was really looking for something to do. I wanted a breath of fresh air. I had been dealing with office rent, salaries for workers. I was done with that business model. I did not want to do that business model. I wanted a fresh start. I wanted a clean slate. So that's what I wanted. Hey, that's what I wanted. I wanted a fresh start. I wanted to start. I wanted a fresh start. So that's how I got started on my business in June last year. Now, the lady who created this program, her name is Michelle. She's a mom. She's a grandma in America. I think Michelle thought that this program would only serve America. But by God's grace, the information traveled from America to South Africa. I am in Kenya. The information found me in Kenya. I am forever grateful. I saw a South African gentleman with a whiteboard and a marker pen. He had a whiteboard and a marker pen. I paused and I listened to him. That's how I got started. Now, this program has 4 different courses or 4 different levels that you can start at. You need the actual program. You need 3 things to get started. The program or the course content. The program or the course content or the educational syllabus and material. You also need a website. And number 3, you need a domain. Remember, I've said to you, I'm not tech smart and I'm not computer literate. But I wanted to start. You need a program, a website, and a domain. You need the 3 things together. Program, website, and domain. You need the 3 things together. the program, the website, and the domain. It's a once-off purchase. You will own the program, you will own the website, you will own the domain. The three things belong to you. You will own the three: the program, the website, the domain. Once off purchase, no monthly fees, no renewal, no repurchase, no reorder. It's a once off purchase. This is not MLM. There is no upline, no downline, no referral, no recruiting. It's you purchase the program, and inside the program, you're going to be taught how to market your website and how to market your domain so that you can ultimately sell the program. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights. What that means is you can now resell the program as if you own it. You can now resell the program as if you own it. It's called master resale rights. Hello, Mugabe Robert. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you, Sharon. I see you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Welcome, Betty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're very, very welcome. You're welcome. Which of this is one on the head? Can I see which one of this is one on the head? Where? Which of these objects is one on the head? Where? I don't know how to do this. Which of these four? I need to be able to see this clearly. So I think I don't know how to do this verification. Which of this has strings? So I don't know how to do this verification. Which of these objects can be read? This one, this one. Oh yeah, done it. Okay. Way. Thanks. I was looking for, I needed to do something there called verify. And my eyesight. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Sharon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thanks, thanks, thanks. All right. Okay, thanks, Sharon. Thank you, Ruth Digital. Yes, you have to do a puzzle or something. All right. Yes, thanks. That's what I was working on. And my eyesight. Yes. All right. Thanks, Ruth Digital. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So remind me where I was. Please remind me where I was. Please remind me where I was, but no problem. I think I'll remember where I was. So I was looking for a business that I could work from home. I wanted a digital business. I was looking for long term. I wanted flexibility. I wanted convenience. In fact, I used two words. I prayed to God and I told God, please give me a business that will give me ease and grace. These are the two words I used. I used two words, ease and grace. Let me type the words here, ease and grace. Ease and grace. These are the two words I was looking for. I said, God, give me a business that will give me ease and grace. It, oh, amen, Sharon. Amen, amen. Thank you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Oh, bless you, bless you, bless you. Yeah. I was looking for a business that will give me ease and grace. I was just sharing with you, I was tired of paying rent, salaries for workers. It was something I didn't want to deal with anymore. So that was my prayer. Let me tell you, God had my cry. God answered my prayer. God answered my prayer because that was what my prayer was. And God answered my prayer. Today I work from home. So let me break down the business. Today I work from home. It's my internet, my mobile phone, and I'm acquiring new skills as I go along. The old way I was used to doing business, that is outdated as far as I can see. The new old ways don't open new doors. So I'll say this, you need prayer to me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Yeah, yeah. That was my prayer. I was looking for I had told God, give me grace, give me ease, show me what I can do in this season. The bills were piling up. I was exhausted. What can I do? God answered my prayer. God had my cry. Yeah. So the business is in 4 different parts. The business has been broken down into 4 different parts, and you choose where to start on any of the 4 programs. When I say bills were piling up, I think you can see globally, you can see the economy worldwide. Don't say it is only in your corner or it is only in your country. Nowadays, when I go out of the house and I'm moving around doing my day to day, the my errands, when doing my errands, I go to the malls, I realize shops are closing. I go to the business centers, I see there are so many signs to let, which means people are closing up businesses. What I thought were successful businesses are now being closed. For me, who had closed the 20-year-old business, I imagined it was only me who has closed the business. But I started seeing people's businesses are closing. So the question on my mind was, what are these people doing? Where are they going? What are they doing for income? Because they were used to business that was giving them good income or good revenues. What are they now doing? Then I discovered the world of online. Yes, and I was now sharing with you. One, I'm grateful to God that God allowed me to come to get this business. The gentleman in South Africa. I'm grateful for social media. I'm forever grateful. So let me explain what the business model looks like. You need the 3 things: the program, the website, and the domain. You need the 3 things: the program, the website, and the domain. These are the 3 things you need together. It's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. This is not MLM, no referral, no recruiting. It's a once-off purchase. You own the program. You will own the program. Now, once off, the program is beginner friendly. The program is beginner friendly. You have access to mentors and coaches. The program is beginner friendly. You have access to international coaches and mentors. And inside the program, you get certified. Inside the program, you're going to get certified. I'll show you some of the testimonies in the laptop in a minute. Let me explain, then I'll take you to the laptop to see some of the testimonies. So number 1, the program is beginner friendly. Beginner friendly. You have access to international mentors and coaches, and you're also getting certified. For me, these 3 are very important. Remember, I just closed the business. I didn't even want to do anything. In fact, I just wanted to sit and do nothing. I just didn't want to do anything. But when I remembered my bills waiting for me, then I remembered my goals, my dreams, my aspirations. I told myself, Mama, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, Mama, wake up. Hey, let me tell you, the economy is different worldwide. In the past, you could sit and somehow get along with life. Today, you cannot, you snooze, you lose. The bills are piling up faster than mountains. So I wanted something to do. So the program is beginner friendly, number 1. Number 2, you need a website. When we talk about education, ordinarily education sits inside a book. Ordinarily education sits inside a book. But In this case, it is digital education. So it needs to sit on a website. Number 3 is a domain. We are building your brand online. We are building your brand online. If you have an existing business, you're going to learn skills to build your existing business, to expand on your existing business. And number 2, to have another source of income. One stream of income is not enough. You know, if you've ever seen a train on a railway line, some of the most interesting trains I've seen, if you ask me, are the speed trains. I've seen speed trains in China. I used the speed train from Guangzhou to Beijing, a high-speed train. I've also been on the London train, and I've been on the New York train. Now, if you look at, and have I been on the Kenyan train? Yes, I've been on the Kenyan train, the SGR Kenyan train. Now, if you've seen a train sits on the railway line, but a lot of people are like that train and they say, I'll only do one thing. But if the one thing you're doing is not giving you the income that you want, then you might as well look for an extra source of income. So today, let's agree, one source of income is not enough. You want multiple streams of income. You want passive income. So number 1, the program. Number 2, the website. Number 3, the domain. So your domain will be your brand online. It will be to build your identity online. For me, my brand online is joycewawerudigital.com. You can write it down or take a screenshot, but it's on my profile. If you go to my profile, you're going to find it there. You can send me an email inside there. It's on my profile, joycewawerudigital.com. It's on my profile. All right, good. Now, it's a once-off purchase. I market 4 done-for-you programs. 4 done-for-you programs, and you're going to need the 3 things: the program, the website, the domain. These are the 3 things you need. Let's now go to the how much. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights, which means you can now resell the program over and over again as if you created it. That's the meaning of master resale rights. That's the meaning of master resale rights. You purchase the program once and you can now resell it over and over again. That's the meaning of master resale rights. You can now resell the program to infinity. You bought the program once. The program I bought in June 2024, last year, is the same program I am reselling today. No repurchase. People who sell physical products, anybody who's selling a physical product, anybody who sells physical products, you need capital to restock. For me, who's marketing a digital product, I don't need to restock. If you can think of the story of Netflix, the television entertainment program, the creator of Netflix, the person who created Netflix was solving an entertainment problem. In my house, I had DVDs, I had VHS, I had all these videos lying around the house. But since I got Netflix, I don't even know where the videos went. In fact, I didn't even get the Netflix. It's my daughter who taught me about Netflix. So I didn't even know Netflix existed. But now if you ask me where the videos and the DVDs went, I don't even know. Because Netflix solved an entertainment problem in my house. I can now move from a horror movie to a drama to a series inside the same one application. The same Netflix I have in my house in Kenya, somebody's watching in Canada, in America, in South Africa. There are 300 million people watching the same one Netflix. Now, that's the same way the Legacy Builder program has been created. The same one program, you can resell it over and over again. Once a digital program has been created, it's to move it. It doesn't have any boundaries. It doesn't have any borders. It doesn't need packaging. It doesn't need to be shipped. It travels on the internet. That's the power of a digital program. And now in this case, it's a digital program that gives you social media skills. That's the simplicity. It is education for social media skills. That's the simplicity. So it's once-off purchase. You own the program and now you can resell it. Let's go to the how much. The website is $39. The domain is between $40 to $55, depending on the name you choose. The domain is between $40 to $55, depending on the name you choose. So even if we're going to take the 45, If we take the 45, let me do the maths with you. Let's do the maths. Even if you did the 40 is easier for me and maths. Yeah. Let's do the 40. Let's do the maths at 45. Let's do the 45. Let's do the 39, and let's do the 100. 4 carry 178. It's 184. So it's to get started on the first program, which is Launchpad, is around $184. I've said the only difference is the price on the domain, depending on the name you choose. You're going to get a professional email and a professional website. That's how mine is joycewawerudigital.com. That's how mine is joycewawerudigital.com. All right. Now, $184. Where will you advertise your program? Where will you get customers? How can you now sell what you have? Of course, online. The program itself will teach you how to create content to attract your perfect customer. The program will teach you how to create content to attract your perfect customer. So you can now resell the program on social media. If your customer comes 100, it's all yours. Another customer comes, another 100, it is all yours. The same program, you can sell to 10 customers. That's $1,000. Put away 800, use 200, upgrade to the next level. So the first level Launchpad is $100. The next level Blueprint is $300, then $600 and $900. There are 4. Seeing this when I'm confused on what to do in my early 50s, I feel blessed. Oh, bless you, strength of a woman. Bless you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Truly grateful. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yes, yes. Age 50 to age 60. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. God bless you. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Yes. God bless you. You're very welcome. I know what that feels like, and that's how come I show up. I know that place because I've been in that place. I didn't know what next. I've closed the business, but God answers prayers. God had my cry. God answered my prayer. I'm telling you, mine is God who had my cry. Yeah. So there are 4 programs. The first one is Launchpad. Then we have Blueprint. Then we have Digital Mastery. And we have Legacy Builder. Remember, you cannot understand everything on day one. So what I would recommend is make sure you follow me so that every time I come on live, you get the notification. I come on live at 9 a.m. in the morning. I come on live at 9 a.m. Kenyan time. I'm in Kenya. I come on live at 9 a.m. Kenyan time. 9 a.m. in the morning and 5 p.m. in the evening. Yeah. So here is the board. We have the Launchpad, the Blueprint, the Digital Mastery, and the Legacy Builder. These are the 4 programs: Launchpad, Blueprint, Digital Mastery, and the Legacy Builder. So the Launchpad is $184. This is $384. This is $684. This is $984. So 184, 384, 684, 984. It's a once-off purchase. Once-off. That's the total. If you start on the Launchpad, that's the one you can sell. If you purchase the Blueprint, you can now resell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. If you buy the Digital Mastery, it's 600, 300, 100. If you buy the 900, you can sell all 4, but you choose where to start. And remember, you can upgrade on profit. You choose where to start, and remember, you can upgrade on profit. So if you purchase the Launchpad, that's the one you can sell. That's the 100. If you purchase the 300, inside your website, you can now sell the Blueprint, which is 300, and the 100. If you purchase the 600, now you can sell the 600, the 300, and the 100. If you purchase the 900, you can now resell all 4. I went for the 900, the Legacy Builder. Why? I wanted to be able to sell all 4. I wanted 100% profit. I started in June last year. My first customer was, it didn't take me too long to get my first customer. It didn't take me too long to get my first customer. Inside that training, there is Launch to Profit, a course, Launch to Profit in 7 days. I didn't do it in 7 days. I'm not computer literate. I'm not tech smart. My first customer came in 10 days. But remember, it is work. You put in the work. You're creating content. The website is taking over, and the website is doing the follow-up on your behalf. One of my customers started on the launchpad. She borrowed the capital to start. She started on the launchpad. She borrowed the capital to start. But let me tell you, she's ICT smart, she's social media smart. She told me her parents were struggling to pay her school fees and her hostel fee. But she told me, I want to do something to support myself in campus. She's in a private university in Kenya, in Nairobi. So she borrowed capital to start, the 100 to start. Within 12 days, hello, Ruth. Good morning and welcome. Good morning, Ruth. How are you this morning? You're welcome. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. So the lady started on the launch pad, and she started on borrowed capital. But I can tell you, she put in the work, she put in the skills. Within 12 days, she had moved from Launchpad to Legacy Builder on pure profit. Can it be done? Yes, but it takes work. It takes you showing up. It takes you putting in the work. This is what I tell people. I love the fact that I now work from home. I'm not commuting. The time I would spend on travel, I spend creating content. I spend sharing the information like I am doing this morning. It's a 2 to 3 hour work day. You plan yourself. You follow the proven process step by step. The young lady within 12 days upgraded from Launchpad to Legacy Builder within 12 days. Last December, she paid all the holiday expenses for her family. She's now able to pay her own school fees. She's she's able to pay her own school fees. She's able to pay her hostel fee. This is what she says. She started on time. She graduates in June. She told me, I'm not looking for a job. She told me, I'm not looking for a job. She has found a business that she can do in June when she graduates. June is round the corner. I keep asking myself, if I had said no to this information, one, I had closed the 20-year-old business. I didn't want to do anything. In fact, I just wanted to cover my head and sleep. I did not want to do anything. I was feeling burnt out. But I looked at it. One, there are mentors, international mentors. I love mentors. I love the world of personal development. I love skills. I want to grow. In all my travels abroad, I'd go to programs like Anthony Robbins in America. I'd go and sit at the feet of people like Les Brown. I'd travel from Kenya to go and sit at the feet of great mentors. Now, here is a program that is giving me access to mentors from the convenience of my home. I said, this is the business I want to do. I said, this is the business that I want to do. I'd go and meet people. I went to South Africa for Robert Kiyosaki convention. I'd spend to develop me. I believe the number one asset is you. The number one asset you want to be building or investing in is yourself. So for me, the space for personal development, skills is a place I value and hold in high regard. When I look back, I say the best investment anybody can make is on themselves. I'm in Kenya and I've been to Nigeria as well. And I've been to Uganda as well. And the three things that I saw common, Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, is the motorcycle. We call it boda boda. In Nigeria, they call it Okada. In Uganda, they call it boda. What does it cost to buy a brand new boda boda in any of these countries? Please type the answer. What's the average cost of a boda boda on average in any of these countries? Whichever country you're in, put it in, please translate it to dollars or in Kenya shillings, or whichever country you're in. Please type the cost of a brand new motorcycle in your country. Please put it in the comments. Because I want to use this as an example for you to understand. What's the average cost of a motorcycle or a boda boda in your country? In Nigeria, they call it Okada. In Kenya, we call it Boda Boda. In Uganda, they also call it Boda. So in Kenya, it costs about $1,200. It's about $1,200. Brand new motorcycle. The education and information I've just shared with you, the entire program is about 984, and there are no monthly fees. The motorcycle, most young people, when they complete high school or university, they get the parents to buy them the motorcycle, which is $1,200. The question I always ask, and sometimes the parents will take a loan. The question I ask is, when will you be able to recover or recoup the entire amount that you've put into a motorcycle? How long does it take you to get back what you put in? Remember, this young man will go and wait at the road for customers. Maybe today you make 500 shillings, 1,000 shillings, 2,000 shillings, but when will he be able to recover the full amount? Also, the motorcycle has running costs, fuel, spares, shock absorbers, etc. But how about a digital business where I just explained to you, no monthly fees, once off, mentors, global. You have the opportunity to have international customers. Thank you, Sharon. It will take time. Yes. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, it will take time. Here is a business. I purchased the program once. I've never gone back to my pocket again. My work is to market what I have. It's a digital program. The first customer, I recouped my entire back. On my first customer, I was able to recoup. The same program I bought in June 2024, Sharon, is the same program I am reselling today. The same program I bought in June is the same program I am reselling even today. Thank you, Sharon. Yes. The person who bought a motorcycle and me who has started a digital business, who do you think will be doing better in the next 24 months? Who do you think will be thriving after 2 years following the mentors? Who do you think will be thriving? The one in the motorcycle industry or the one on the digital space? Who do you think will be doing better? That's why I prefer the digital business. I talk to parents and the parent says, but my son wants a motorcycle. I said, I've just given you the analysis. You choose, because he'll be mentored in the digital space. Thank you very much, Sharon. You got it. In the motorcycles industry, he'll be mentored. There is a motorcycle culture. He'll be mentored in a particular way there. Look, I'm working from home. I'll not leave the house at all today. I'll be replying to my emails. I'll be taking my calls. I'll be responding to my messages. I'm working from home. At the end of the day, every day I wake up saying, every day is an opportunity to transform somebody's life. Every day, my agenda is one. I want to transform somebody's life. I want to be the one to encourage, to inspire somebody, to let them know they can do better than where they are. And the digital world has come to open that space for that person. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I have served you. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've encouraged you. I hope I have showed you that it can be done. If I can do this, you can do this. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. You're not being asked for a huge academic background. You're not even being asked to have a degree, work experience. You're not even being asked for tech skills. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. Even to set up a live like this for me was drama. I mean, I didn't know how to set up a live. The first day, the first 1 week, everything was upside down. I didn't know how to turn the camera. I didn't know how to flip the words. But here I am. Every day is a day for learning. I didn't have a channel. Today I have a channel. I didn't have a YouTube channel. Today I have a YouTube channel. I didn't have any of those. Yeah, everything is on my profile. So if you like what I'm saying, do get onto my profile. One, you're able to see when I come on live. You're able to see when I come on live. All the detail is on my profile. Everything is on my profile. If I can do this, ladies and gentlemen, if I can do this, why not you? If I look at how social media is transforming people's lives, look at the power of social media. Somebody who 6 months ago was struggling to feed their family has acquired social media skills, digital skills. They're upgrading their lifestyle. I know one young man last year, he doesn't even say a word. He does memes. That guy who just, he doesn't talk. Tall, elegant, dark guy. Last year, social media alone, without saying a word, he's on social media. He's one of the best paid social media influencers. Last year alone, he was paid $20 million because of social media. He's a content creator. So is social media able to transform somebody's life? Absolutely. You have an existing business. You're not advertising your business on social media. You are missing out. There are 5 billion customers online. They're either looking for information or entertainment. You choose. You choose what to serve them. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've encouraged you. I hope I've inspired you. I hope I've showed you it can be done. I come on live at 9 a.m. Kenyan time and 5 p.m. Kenyan time. It's on my profile. Start by following me so that when I'm online, when I am live, you're able to get the notification. So I think I have. If you have any questions, feel free to ask before I leave the live. So I will have to go live when I join digital marketing. Stano, good question. Not necessarily. You can do the copy pasting of adverts. You don't have to go live if you're camera shy. You don't have to if you're camera shy. There's something called copy pasting of adverts. It's inside your program. um, I would show you on the laptop, but I don't know if I'll be able to show you. But you can do copy pasting adverts. You're given 200 websites in America and Canada where you can copy 200 classified websites, where in America and Canada, where you can copy paste adverts with your website's link, and then the customers can purchase from you. Yeah, you don't have to go live if you're camera shy or if you don't want to go live. Yeah. But I look at my mentor, Michelle. Michelle says she had no plan of going live. And Michelle says her first month, her second month, her third month, she only went live after the third month when she realized the income is good. Then she said, what am I doing? Let me just go live. But if you're camera shy, if you don't want to go live, you don't have to. Welcome, Stano. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, yes. Yeah. Any other question? Good question right there, Stano. I like that. Yes, yes, yes. Good question. Yeah. Yeah. Any other question for me? Thank you, Sharon. Really grateful. I appreciate. Yeah. Thank you so much. Any other question for me? Any other question? So I'll be back on live at 5 p.m. this evening. So I do a 9 a.m. and a 5 p.m. I'll be back on live at 5 p.m. Feel free to follow me. Reach out to me. I am available. I am accessible. I'm ready to answer your questions. I'm willing to show you what I have learned over time. I am here to serve you. I would like that you will say, thank God I met this lady online, and thank God I got started when I did. Yay! See you at 5 p.m. Thank you, Stano. Come with a notebook and a pen. Thank you so much. Really grateful. I'll be here at 5 p.m. Hey, thank you, Sharon. Bless you. And you've been so supportive. Thank you, Sharon. Really, really grateful. Bless you. So 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Carry a notebook and a pen. Listen again. Do you know I listened to this gentleman from South Africa for 8 days? I was writing notes. I can show you the book where I wrote notes for 8 days. This is my book. I wrote notes for 8 days inside this book. I wrote notes inside this book for 8 days. This is my book. I wrote notes every day. So find a notebook. Let's see you at 5 p.m. and tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And I am really glad that we have I'm so glad you've been on the live. I'm so grateful for each one of you. I pray that by the end of 2025, you will say, my life is better because I had the courage to start something new. I am so grateful that we have had this interaction this morning. May God bless you. May this week be your ultimate best week. Keep shining, keep shining, keep shining, You're on this world to make a difference. Go make a difference. God bless you. Thank you. Take care. Again, everything is on my profile. Double tap on my profile. This is where you get the information to get started. It's on my profile, joycewawerudigital.com. It's up here on my profile. Double tap on my face. And let's see you on the next live. Thank you. God bless you. And bye bye. Thank you so much, Sharon. Bless each one of you. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you for your participation. For each one of you, may God bless you. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Bye bye, Cheerio, and thank you.